So this is the book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse 38. It says, And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me even also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And verse 39, And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and the dew of heaven from above.
So these people are in the fatness of the earth. This is another way to identify who this is talking about, man. Esau, Edom, is in the fatness of the earth right now. You know, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, Job 9:24. You know, these people have everything in the earth, man. They have anywhere you go in this world, you look for the rich community. You go to Beverly Hills, 9 times out of 10, you're going to see Edomites in that area, okay? Because they have the fatness of the earth. This was Esau's blessing. So, read on.
Yeah, verse 40 says, And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
That's right. So, I want to focus on the first bit of that. It says, And by thy sword shalt thou live. These people, their blessing was the sword. They weaponize everything on earth. And they also use the sword to conquer all other nations out there, man, and take their land and their resources. They have the mightiest militaries on this earth, you know, because he was blessed with the sword. So, you know, a precept to that, involving the topic of this lesson, I want to turn to the book of Revelations, chapter 6.
Okay, so this is the book of Revelations, chapter 6, verse 7. And it says, And when he had opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast say, Come and see. Verse 8, And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth.
That's right. So it says here that his name that sat on him, that sat on the horse, it was Death. Okay, so the scriptures also say this man is as death. In the book of Habakkuk 2 and 5, it says that he is as death. Now this is the same person, okay? This is that the pale horse, man, the rider on the pale horse, you know? And it says, and hell followed him, the grave, okay? It's not talking about hell underground following him, okay? It means that death follows him, man, okay? And it says, and power was given unto them, keyword them. Why doesn't it say him? It says them, because it's talking about a nation, okay? It says, over the fourth part of the earth to kill with the what? To kill with the sword, man. Okay, who was blessed with the sword? Esau was blessed with the sword. That was his blessing. This is a key indicator of who this is talking about, okay? The son of perdition, man. The problem with the earth. So this is what's happening now, you know? And part of his death, it says here, it says with hunger. Kill with the sword and with hunger. Because there is approaching a great famine, okay? In the near future, you're going to see hunger on a mass level. And a lot of people are going to die by hunger. And this man's going to pretend like it wasn't orchestrated. But it was, okay? Ultimately, the Most High is the ultimate chess player. So he allows Esau to do certain things because we're living in a time of judgment. And Esau is known as the Most High's sword, okay? Although he is blessed with a sword, he is also known as the Most High's sword. So the Most High uses Esau to do his work on the left-hand side. The Most High don't only do righteousness in this earth, he does wickedness too, okay? He's a perfect balance. The scriptures say, he says that I form the light and create evil. I, the Most High, do all these things. And, this is roughly paraphrasing, but, it's the scriptures say that. You can look it up for yourself. So, through hunger, which is an orchestrated event, future prophecy, these people are going to cause famine to depopulate the earth as part of their depopulation agenda. If you check out the Georgia Guidestones, it says that they want to keep the earth at a level of 500 million people, I believe it is. Yeah, 500 million, which is a fragment of what's on the earth now. I think we're approaching like 9 billion or something, man. But this man wants to reduce it to 500 million. That's a lot of people dead. He wants a lot of people dead. And if he could do it tomorrow, he would, man. Okay? And you lot trusting in his Maxine. You crazy, man. You're absolutely crazy. Okay? You deserve what comes after that.
All right, so this is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 2. And it reads, I have loved you, saith Yahweh. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith Yahweh? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh hath indignation forever.
That's right, man. Border of wickedness means the cancer of the earth. It means the problem with the earth. It means where wickedness comes from, okay? The border of wickedness. That scripture is very strong. So, I'll break it down from the beginning. It says that I have loved you, saith Yahweh, talking about the children of Israel. So the Most High loves Jacob, the seed line of Jacob. It's not just talking about Jacob as a person. It's talking about the seed line of Jacob. Okay? And he hates Esau. So the Most High does hate. He's not all love. Okay? As is taught in the Christian church. He hates the nation of Edom. And look at their track record, man. I mean, can you blame him? And this might confuse a lot of you out there because you think the Most High created everybody. He's supposed to just love everybody. Well, the scriptures don't say that. The scriptures say, yes, we all come from Adam, but you have a chosen line that are set apart from the children of Adam. Okay, and the world was created for their sakes. And the rest of these nations, these heathen, which have always had a reputation of being nothing, are counted as spittle, which means spit. The Most High doesn't care about these other nations, okay? This is why he loves. Now look, okay. The Most High is the one that created everything. He can create people that he hates, man. Why can't he do that? This is just something that you can't fathom because you're going according to your emotions, man. I admit, before I come in this truth, I used to think that, Most High loved everybody. He created everybody, so that made sense to me. But then I had to get re-educated and learn what the Bible really said. Okay? The Most High revealed that truth to me, to us, And we treaded carefully. We didn't just blindly believe everything we were taught. We had to do our research and put things to the test to see if it was true. We had a few Edomite so-called friends around that time, and we put it to the test to see if they could understand this truth, and they couldn't. Okay, and there were some that slightly understood, but they ain't gonna keep his laws. They're not gonna keep his ways. It's not built in them to do that, man. Okay. For them to call on the true name, coming under that vibration, under that spirit, and to keep the ways of the Most High, and Edomite can't do that. We're not saying that all white people can't do it, because there are some people that look like white people, so-called white people, that can do it. And that means that their seed line goes back to Jacob. That's all that means. It means that they're not actually a so-called white person. They just have the appearance of one. They're actually like what we would say a black man in white man's flesh. I didn't write this Bible, okay? I just agree with it, and I'm bringing it out because it's my job to do so. You know, the Most High blessed us with this knowledge, so it's our job to bring it out to you and let you know what it's saying. Okay? And to let you know that you need to repent and get right. All of you that can't keep his ways.
Okay, so this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 25. It says, Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith Yahweh, which destroyeth all the earth, and I will stretch out mine hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks, and will make thee a burnt mountain.
That's right. So the Most High is against you Edomites, okay? You son of perdition, okay? You cancer of the earth. Many names for you Edomites in these scriptures, man. The problem. It says, Behold, I am against you, O destroying mountain. A mountain is a government, you know? It's a rulership, should I say, you know? It's not talking about an actual mountain, okay? The Most High is not against a mountain, like the mountain sinned. You know, a mountain's just a mountain. But you know, a lot of you people read this and you don't really understand how it's written. It's not written in a carnal way. It's written in a very spiritual way. It's like deep breakdowns in this book, man. Okay? Dark sayings and parables and stuff like that. It says, Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith Yahweh, which destroyest the whole earth, which destroyest all the earth. And I will stretch mine hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks. Why does it say roll thee down from the rocks? Well, let's go into it. So if we turn to the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 3, you know, we can break this part of the scripture down.
Okay, so this is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 2. And it says, Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised.
That's right, and that's what's happening today. These people are made to be very small among the heathen, okay? Out of all the heathen, they're the most greatly despised of them all, man. Because their track record is before our eyes. They can no longer hide their history, okay? And we see them as a big damn problem.
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, Who shall bring me down to the ground?
This is what you say within yourself, that you're always going to rule and be up there, you know, in a high position, and no one's going to bring you down to the ground. You think that you're always going to be ruling this earth. Well, the scriptures say otherwise. Now, what it says in the book of Jeremiah, what we read before, chapter 51, verse 25, it says, And I will stretch out my hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rocks. Okay, so the Most High is going to roll you down from the rocks. It says in the book of Obadiah, The pride of thine heart has deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks. Because you used to be cave dwellers, okay, you used to dwell in caves in the rocks. And you're also dwelling in these skyscrapers, which are like artificial rocks, man. Your habitation is high in these penthouses. And the Most High is going to roll you down, man. He's going to bring you down out of power, man. Take you from your high position. He's going to roll you down from the rocks. Because your habitation is high, okay? But the Most High is going to bring you very low. So if we turn back to the book of Jeremiah, and we'll read it again. Chapter 51, verse 25 says, Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith Yahweh, which destroyest all the earth, and I will stretch out mine hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rocks, and I will make thee a burnt mountain. Okay, the Most High is going to make you a burnt mountain because he's talking about dropping nukes on you. You know, you're going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. Now I quickly want to turn to the book of Revelations, chapter 11 and verse 18.
And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
That's right. You know, the Most High is going to destroy you that destroy the earth. So if I read back in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51 and 25, it says, I am against thee, O destroying mountains, saith the Lord, saith Yahweh, which destroyest all the earth. So the people that destroy all the earth is Esau, Edom, okay? That destroying mountain. The Most High is against you, okay? Okay, so in the book of Revelations, chapter 11 and verse 18, it says, and the nations were angry. You know, everybody's pissed off, to say the least, in these times that we're living in, man. You got people having to wear masks, can't come near each other. You know, this whole kingdom is upside down, man. Okay, and things aren't going to go back to normal. And you know, you can see this man pushing his wickedness on a high level in these times, you know, taking advantage of a pandemic. You know, they look for the right crisis to achieve their New World Order agenda. And, you know, what's going on in the world today, this pestilence, you know, they're using it to their advantage to achieve their goals. And the nations are angry because of it. You've got uproars of the people and protests and riots all over the earth, man. People protesting these lockdowns and stuff. The nations are angry right now. It says, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged, and that thou should give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and unto the saints, and to them that fear thy name, small and great, and destroy them that destroy the earth. So the Most High is about to destroy them that destroy the earth, because we're living in that time of great judgment. Okay. Now I want to turn to the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35.
So this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 2. And it says, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it.
There we go. And it's not talking about a mountain. It said Mount Seir, okay? Mount Seir is talking about a people. It's talking about the people of Edom, man. And this is what we're doing here. We're prophesying against Mount Seir, you know, against the people of Mount Seir, because this is Edom's dwelling place, Esau, Edom's first dwelling place, man, Mount Seir.
It says, and say unto it, Thus saith Yahweh thy power, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh. Hashem Yahushua.
That's right. And the Most High is about to stretch his hand upon you and roll you down from the rocks and make you a burnt mountain, okay? So, yeah, read verse 5. This is going into why, you know, part of the reason why the Most High is about to judge you.
Verse 5, it says, Because thou hast had perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel, by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
That's right. Because you have had a perpetual hatred against us, man. You know, and it shows. You know, you police, your law patrol, your officers. You know, they gun us down in the streets all the time, man. It's getting old now. It happens like pretty much on a daily basis, where you're just gunning us down. You know, sometimes, yeah, we do things that, you know, where you can see they deserved it. They had it coming. They were being stupid. But most of the time, it's for stupid reasons you be gunning us down, man. And then we watch these videos of these Edomites coming up against the police, trying to knock them out or whatever. and they get a pass, man. The police are trying to calm them down, trying to talk to them, and come on, buddy, you don't have to do this, buddy. You know,
Come on, I'm gonna give you a chance.
Yeah,
you guys,
man.
you hungry? I'll take you to Burger
how
King
many
right after.
chances do we get? The scriptures say here that you have a perpetual hatred against us, man. Perpetual means never ending. It means you will never like us. You're always going to hate us. Okay? Because our spirit and your spirit clashes. We were fighting since the womb, man. As the book, says, as says in the book of Genesis, chapter 25, it says that they struggled together within her. The twins, they struggled together in the womb, man. We were fighting. Never got on, you know? It's a perpetual hatred that you have against us, man, and you shed a lot of our blood. And you're going to shed more of our blood during Jacob's trouble. This is the time where our calamity is having an end. Okay? A time of their calamity, in a time that their iniquity had an end, should I say. You know? So, yeah, if you close out with verse 6, and I'll break that down.
Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou had not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
That's right. So, therefore, as I live, which is always, the Most High is always going to live. He's the everlasting, okay? It says, I will prepare thee unto blood, and this is what's happening. He's preparing you unto blood. He's setting you up. He had you create these nukes for your own destruction. They're not just going to sit there on a shelf and look pretty. They're going to be used, okay? And this is how the kingdom is going to end with a great noise. And it says, sith, meaning since thou hast not hated blood, because you people love blood. It says, even blood shall pursue thee. Okay, so, your judgment is soon to come. Let's turn to the book of Isaiah, chapter 14.
Okay, so this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21. And it reads, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
That's right. So the Most High is preparing you for slaughter, as we just read. And it says, for his children. Okay, that means not only for your little children, little Becky and little Kim, and little Charlie and Zach and Zoe and Alfred. All these pathetic Edomite names. Not just for your little children, your little Beckys that are walking around now. It's talking about your ancestors' children, which are you. A lot of you say, oh, well, I didn't put you in slavery. Why should I have to pay for that? But the Most High judges nations. We're under the curses right now. Now it's your time to drink of that cup. And you've got to pay for the crimes of your ancestors, okay? Your time is coming. Somebody has to pay for that. You're not just going to ride off into the sunset with what you stole. And there is such a thing in these scriptures as reincarnation. So you are your ancestors coming back. Okay? So the scriptures say, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. So you people have to pay for what your ancestors did. Okay? Which is rape, rob, pillage the whole damn earth, and shed the blood of the children of Israel, man. You put us into captivity, and now you got to go into captivity. And this is what's going to happen after you're wiped off the map. You're gonna come back in the kingdom, and you're gonna be repopulating and make good slaves to build up our walls. This is what the scriptures say. It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land. Talking about the land of Israel, which you stole from us. Okay, and you currently occupy to this day. You gutter rats. It says, nor fill the face of the world with cities, because this is another way that you destroy the earth, by filling the face of the world with cities. You're not supposed to be doing that. This world ain't supposed to be nothing but concrete jungles everywhere. Nature can't thrive like that. Animals have no dwelling place, man, and therefore they go extinct. Okay? Animals are depressed, man. You got whales beaching themselves, dolphins beaching themselves, man. You know, basically, when a dolphin or a whale beach themselves, that's them committing suicide, man. And then Esau wants to play dumb, like they just, oh, they got lost. Nah, man, they don't do that. They weren't built to get lost, okay? They don't just get lost and end up just getting stranded on a beach. Why do they not swim back if they realize they're on a beach? They don't. They're trying to kill themselves, you dummies. Okay? Don't listen to what Esau says. He's a liar from the womb, man. And the reason they're trying to kill themselves because you got freaking plastic floating in the ocean the size of damn Texas, man. You know, plastic islands, man. And another way you shed our blood in the ancient world, you fed our babies to alligators, man. Google alligator bait. That's what you did, man. Okay? Not to mention what you did to the Aborigines of Australia, you did to their children. You would bury them under the sand till their head is above the sand, and then you would have competitions to see how far you could kick the babies' heads off, man. And this is documented history that you people did. Who does that, man? You know, the border of wickedness does that. Okay? People are a big damn problem.
Yeah, or like the conquistadors that used to hang the northern tribe women, upside down, and these would be your Hispanics, your so-called Hispanics and Latino. Is hang them upside down and cut the bellies of the women, and then the baby would fall out, and they would kick that around on the ground. You know what I mean?
Football, man. Kicking around fetus like a football.
Who in their right mind conceives doing such a thing like that? You know what I mean? Like, is just unheard of.
And who thinks of putting, speaking of fetus, who thinks of putting fetal cells from aborted babies in vaccines to inject in your veins? Who does that, man? Esau does that. This man is a big damn problem. Okay? Have you ever heard of something called hit the nigger baby? Yeah, Google that, man. Okay? They used to have this game where, like you go to a fun fair and you could win a teddy bear or something by throwing a baseball and make it, and then you hit the target and then the man drops into the water. They used to have a game where they would put our babies' heads through this hole and have competitions to see who could hit the baby's head with a baseball, man. Disgusting, man. Disgusting behavior, you people, man. Okay? Your time is up, man. We're sick of this shit. You people are a big damn problem, and you've got to go. Okay? For the greater good. This world will not survive if you're not taken out of the way. Okay? The scriptures say if the Most High doesn't speed up the time for the elect's sake, okay, that there will be no flesh left. This is a result of this rulership of this madman if he's not stopped, in other words. Okay? The Most High has to speed up time for the elect's sake so that we can get the kingdom. Okay? So that the elect can get the kingdom, should I say, because we don't know if we're part of the elect. We're hoping to be. This is why we do what we do. Okay? Trying to be obedient to the Most High. It gives us great pleasure to bring out these scriptures, man, because you people need to be revealed. People need to see what the problem with the earth is.
Okay, so this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 5. And it says, Yahweh have broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger, is persecuted, and nothing hindereth. None hindereth.
That's right. So the Lord has broken the staff of the wicked. That's his support. Okay? These other nations aren't supporting you anymore. Everyone's turning on you. And America is the chief house of the wicked, man. Okay? AKA Babylon the Great, or the daughter of Babylon. Okay? So, the world is turning on you. And the scepter of the rulers, man, meaning you're taken down from your glory, It says, he who smote the people in wrath, which that's what he did. This is how he rules the world, in anger, in wrath, with a continual stroke, working 9 to 5. Yeah, this man don't give you a Sabbath day. He doesn't give the land a rest. The land is supposed to have a Sabbath day, a Sabbath year too. It's supposed to have a year off every 7 years from yielding crops and stuff to give the earth rest. This man is just whipping this earth with a continual stroke, man. More. Come on, work. This is why this man rules, man. Ridiculous. It says, with a continual stroke, it says, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. So all his kingdom's fallen, and no one's going to help you patch it back up, man. Okay? In the end, you're going to be nuked off the map, and then you're going into slavery. That's what's happening with you. Okay, your time is coming to an end.
Yep, so verse 7 says, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us.
That's right. So after you're taken down, the scriptures say the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. The whole earth will be at rest and be quiet once you're taken out of power. This is what this scripture's saying, man. Can you imagine that? The whole earth being at rest? When has that happened? Other than 40-year period under the reign of King Solomon, man. So it says they break forth into singing. The whole world is going to break forth into singing when you're taken out of power, the scriptures say. You ought to be ashamed of yourself for having that reputation. Okay? Someone that is that much of a damn problem that the whole world is going to rejoice when you're taken out of power. You ought to be embarrassed, man. Okay? That's shameful. It says, yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller has come up against us. And a feller is somebody that cuts down trees, man. A lumberjack. So no one's going to be cutting trees anymore, man. Nature is going to thrive when you're taken out of power, the scriptures say. And they're not going to physically rejoice, they're going to spiritually rejoice, okay? This is what's going to happen when the earth's at rest. And the reason you're cutting down the fir trees is because that's the main tree you use for your Christmas trees, which you're celebrating Saturnalia, a pagan festival, a pagan holiday every year. Year round, man. This is part of him ruling with a continual stroke, man. Oh, it's Christmas again. Come on, hurry up and buy. You know what I mean? Continual stroke. No rest. So, the Most High is about to take you out of power so that one that is profitable can rule. Okay? And that's the seed line of Jacob. Okay, so this is a future prophecy, man. But we just wanted to go over a few things to let you know why this man is as death. As stated in the book of Habakkuk 2 and 5. And that this man is the border of wickedness. And the reason why, check his track record, okay? This is something that has to be brought out. and we brought it out. So we hope you were edified out there, man. Okay. And on that note, you know, we want to say,
Kol halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kudash.
Shalom.
Shalom.